Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram, let me know in the comments. That way I can say hi to you. It's a little tough to see who is logged in. So yeah, by you guys putting that information into the or just saying hi in the comments is how I'm going to know that you are here. So I'm just waiting for the rest of these channels to come online, and then we will be ready to rock and roll here. All right, folks, I'm just getting everything set up here. As I said, I'm multi-streaming, so it just takes a second. Takes a second to get everything working here. Let me know in the chat room if you're watching. That way I can say hi to you, and then also I can make sure that everything is working here. Just give me a second here. Whoa. And actually, I would encourage you to head over to Amazon. I put the link in the description, and head over there because you can shop all of the products we're going to be talking about here today. So I'm just getting because you can shop. All right, so let's see here. Getting all the chat rooms set up. Bear with me here, folks. We're going to be getting started here very shortly. As I said, I'm going to be unboxing a DJI drone. I just started flying drones, so I'm pretty excited to be able to test out this DJI drone. So, okay, so there's that. There's that. We're almost there, folks. We're almost there. Again, if you're watching live, let me know in the chat room. That way, first of all, I can say hi to you. And secondly, that way I know that this thing is working. It's a little bit of a pain to set this up, especially when you're multi-streaming. I'm pretty. All right, almost. I just need to get my YouTube page rolling. Okay. Okay. We're almost ready to go live here on Amazon. So I'm multi-streaming on YouTube, on Facebook, and Instagram because I've built up communities in all those areas there. So I want to bring everybody over to Amazon because that's where, first of all, it's the best shopping experience on Amazon. But also, I want to build up that community over there on Amazon. And what we're going to be doing, or what I'm going to be doing today, is going to be unboxing the DJI Mini 3 Pro, which is this guy right here. And I also brought in some accessories to go along with the drone. So I want to unbox those and check those out here live with you guys. And then that way, if you guys have any questions on any of the products, of course, you can ask in the comments, and then we can discuss there. So it looks like I've got some folks over on Facebook. Again, drop a comment in the live chat. That way, first of all, I can say hi to you, and secondly, I can make sure that everything's working good. You guys can hear me okay, and that everything's looking good here. And as I said, I'm going to be actually going also live on Amazon. And I encourage you, I'm going to actually drop the link in the comments right now. That way you can find me. Just give me a second here. And it's possible that I may not be able to see your comments, so hopefully that is not the case right now. But all right, here we go. All right, I just dropped the link. That way you guys can join me over on Amazon once I do go live here. All right, so I'm just going to be shuffling through my tabs here, see if anybody's chatting here. Okay, so, all right, folks. I think we are ready to go live here on Amazon. As I said, before we do that, just want to show you, this is the DJI, at the height there. There we go. The DJI Mini 3 Pro. So we're going to be opening this up. And in addition to that, I've got some filters made by, I think these are newer. Are they newer? I think they're newer filters. Filters for the camera system on this DJI drone. I also have a glass protector that I want to check out. I'm going to install this also here with you guys. And then also have a hood for the controller. That way, you know, if it's sunny outside, you can put this hood over the controller, and that way you'll be able to see the screen a lot better there. Okay, folks, let me see. I'm going to go through, check the chat room here real quick, see if there's anybody saying anything. Again, if you're watching here, let me know in the chat room. I think I am ready to go here. All right, folks. Join on Amazon if you can. So I'm going to go live on Amazon right now, because we are ready to go here. Good afternoon, folks. My name is Adrian with Project Ramos, and today I am going to be unboxing this DJI Mini 3 Pro. In addition to this drone here, I also brought in some accessories that go with it, or that I found on Amazon that I'm going to be trying out here. So we're going to check those out as well. So before we get started with the unboxing here, let's see here. I am going to just hang on here for a second and let folks log in and join us. That way we can all, you know, join in together here at the same time. And I'm also loading up my web page here. That way I can monitor the chat room. All right, we are good to go here. Okay, so we're just gonna hang on here for a few seconds or a couple minutes and let folks log in. That way they can find us, and then we'll get started with this unboxing here. And if you have any questions at any point, just go ahead and drop your questions in the comments, and then we'll be able to discuss those live here while we're going through this unboxing. And let's see here. So yeah, we're just gonna give people a second here to log in. If it's your first time here, my name is Adrian. I am a tech enthusiast. I love to check out new tech, and also I love to find unique and interesting tech and try those things out as well. So if you're into tech or you're passionate about tech, though, as I am, then I definitely encourage you to follow me here on Amazon. That way, you know, you can get alerted when I do go live with an unboxing, and that way you can check out some new tech with me. I always like to, as I said, you know, check out new things that come onto the market. I'm just getting everything set up here. Looks like we have some folks over on Amazon watching. Let me know in the comments that you're here. That way I can say hi to you. I always like to know who is watching. And then let's see here. Just checking my other channels. I'm trying to bring over my other communities that I've built over on my other social media channels. That way everybody, you know, I can build up this Amazon page here. All right. I'm going to start getting everything arranged here so we can begin this unboxing of the DJI drone. And again, the best viewing experience is going to be over on Amazon. So if you are joining me on one of my other social media channels, I encourage you to join me over on Amazon. The link is in the comments. That way, it's going to be the best viewing experience, especially because you're going to be able to shop and take a look at the products that I am unboxing here today. All right. Let's see here. If you're watching on any of my channels right now, go ahead and let me know in the comments if you have any questions on any of the products that I am unboxing here today. Let me know, and we can definitely discuss them. That's one of my goals here on unboxing these things here live with you guys, is so that as I'm checking this stuff out for the first time, you're going to be able to also see what I'm seeing and then ask questions if you have any. All right, let me go ahead and grab my tool here to unbox. All right, folks, let's check it out here. All right, so switch over to this. Okay, so this is the DJI Mini 3 Pro. This drone, I've watched a lot of videos on this drone, and boy, this thing looks like it's packed with features and can really produce some really nice, professional looking video as well as photographs. Spec-wise, it has, I think, a 48 megapixel camera. So I do expect this thing to produce some really nice images and really nice video. I just got into drones, and I do have a budget drone. Where is it here? That I'm going to be putting up a review very soon here. I've been playing around with it, and man, I tell you, it's a lot of fun to fly these drones. And the budget one that I was testing out is actually very good. For a beginner drone, it really got me hooked. So then I started looking at this DJI Mini 3 Pro because, it is pricey, but it's not as pricey as some of the really, really high-end ones. So that got me really interested to test this guy out. And I also like the fact that it comes with this new controller that DJI came out with, so that you don't have to depend on your smartphone to be able to fly the drone. All right, so let's start taking a look and see what is going on here. Once again, if you're just joining me here, my name is Adrian. I am a tech enthusiast. I love checking out new tech. And that is what we're doing here today. We're unboxing the DJI Mini 3 Pro. All right, so looks like we get a little QR code there to be able to probably get instructions. So here's a drone here, but before we take a look at that, let's see what else is in this box. And if you are watching here on any of my channels, let me know in the comments. I'd love to know who's here. That way I can say hi to you. And that is it for the contents of the box. Okay, so this is the control here. This is the drone here. And as far as accessories go, let's see what we get. All right, so we got a USB Type-C to USB Type-C charging cable here. We got some extra propellers. Got a little tool here to be able to remove and install the propellers. Then we've got the quick start guide and a whole bunch of little documentation here. All right. Pretty simple as far as the accessories go. So let's take a look at this controller. Now I do have an accessory for this controller, so I'm going to try not to touch the screen here. So there it is there. Real nice screen. I've got a iPhone 14 Pro, so you can kind of get an idea of the size of the screen. So it's about the size of an iPhone 14 Pro screen. And then you got the little joysticks here, which you got to install the little nubs. Buttons there, buttons here at the bottom. Gyro sliders here. Looks like we get a micro SD slot here at the top. USB Type-C charging port there. And a couple more buttons down here. And then here's the little nubs to install onto the front of the unit. All right, so that is the control there. If you guys have any questions on any of this stuff that we're looking at here today, definitely let me know in the chat. The product is already highlighted there, so you can check it out. All right, here is the drone itself. This thing is very small and compact. Again, here's my iPhone 14 Pro, and you can see that the drone is like literally about the same size, probably even smaller than the phone in terms of the length of it there. So this thing is very compact. So here's the protector for the camera there. Then you've got your front-facing sensors there. You got the bottom sensors there. Very nice. All right, so let's get this guy opened up. Now I do know that you have to open these in a certain order. I think you have to open up the top ones first, and then the bottom ones can come out. Let's see. Oh, maybe I did that backwards. See, you get to learn right along with me here, so I haven't read the instructions yet, so. Huh. Oh, I see. Okay, so the bottom ones flip out like this. Good thing I didn't force it. Otherwise, I would have probably broken it. All right, so there it is there. Now the drone is fully ready to go here. All right. Looks very cool there. Looks like the battery's already installed here, which I'm going to want to fully charge it before taking it out for a spin. And as a matter of fact, I'm not going to be able to fly it today or tomorrow because we're getting a lot of rain here in the Bay Area, so not a good idea to fly this guy right now. All right, so that is the drone. Let's take this cover off of the camera here. Okay, so there's the camera. Now, one of the unique things about this camera itself is the fact that it not only can take footage or images horizontally, it can also flip vertically. That way you don't lose any resolution if you're trying to create some content for vertical images or video. So like for TikTok or Instagram, you're going to be able to do that and keep that full resolution coming out of that camera there. So very cool. All right. Let me get into the next product here. So as I said, I didn't want to touch the screen because I got a screen protector. It's this guy right here. Let me go ahead and highlight that in the carousel here. All right, it's highlighted now. So what drew my attention to this is the rating, the 9H rating, which means that it's supposed to be very good for as a scratch-resistant screen protector. The product is already highlighted in the carousel, and if you are joining me on any of my other social media channels, I encourage you to head on over to Amazon. I put the link there in the chat, and let me get the control there in view. All right, let me see here. Just checking the chat room on my different channels here. Make sure that I'm covering everything here. All right. Let's get this unboxed here. Now, the cool thing about this glass is that this tempered glass is that it comes with a guide, a template guide, so that you can get it centered perfectly onto the screen. Now, I'm not very good at applying these things, so having that little template was key for me. So as you can tell here, this plastic piece here is the template, and then it'll help you guide the screen protector right on there. There's a little QR code here, which means that there's probably some instructions online on how to get this installed. Yeah, see, so it comes with all these little cleaning wipes and stuff like that, but the thing is that this controller is brand new, so I'm not going to have to do any of that. Okay. All right, we're going to give this a shot here. Just want to make sure I'm not going to get any dust at all. All right, let's see if we can get this installed here. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the chat room. Can definitely discuss. Okay. I'm just going to lay this right over the control using this guide. It's telling me to take this off. And it looks like it worked. Okay. I'm gonna grab a microfiber cloth here real quick. So far, so good. Looks like it's being a little stubborn with this end right here. Okay, it's a little bit off center. All right, if you're just joining me right now, we are installing a screen protector onto the DJI remote control here. If you guys have any questions while I'm doing this, definitely drop that in the comments. That way we can discuss. That's why I'm doing this here live. All right. So it looks like I got it a little bit off center. So let's see if I can peel it off and then recenter it. All right. So, oh, sorry about that. Oh. All right, let's try to do this freehand. Okay, looks like we might have got it centered correctly this time. There's a little bit of air bubbles here. I'm going to try to push these out so I don't have to pull off the screen again. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the chat room. Right now I'm just installing this screen protector. Okay, so I only have a hot spot right there. Let me see if I can get it in focus. Yep, see that little bubble right there. Let's see if I can get this thing. I'm telling you, I'm not very good at installing these things. Boy, oh boy. All right, folks. The good news is we got the screen on. The bad news is I got a bubble. I'm trying to get rid of it. Okay, here we go. All right. Got rid of one bubble. Let's see if we can fix this other end. All right. Good enough for now. No more bubbles. So that's it. Screen protector's on. The link to the screen protector is highlighted in the carousel. So if you want to check this one out, I guess I didn't drop the template in there perfectly centered, but that's okay. We're still able to get it to install on here. All right, so that is one of the accessories that I brought in. The next accessory, I'm going to jump here over to this. It's a sun hood. It's this guy right here. And from what I've researched on this controller is that it is very bright. So technically, it shouldn't be a big issue if it's sunny outside. But if you are getting a lot of glare, that's where this hood comes into play. So I wanted to check this product out, especially since we're getting into summertime. And, you know, we're going to get a lot of sunshine out here. I want to be prepared to be able to cut down on glares. All right, so get this little piece here, and I think this is a bracket that attaches to the back of the unit. And here is the lens, or the hood. There we go there. All right, so then this piece slides into this bracket here. This bracket goes attached to the controller. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the chat room. Let me just quickly see if I got anything going on here. All right. Okay, so looks like, now I haven't read the instructions on this, so I'm just kind of trying to see how it fits. All right, so it looks like it goes on like this. So comes with 2 screws and the screwdriver to be able to fasten it down. Let's go to install these. Now, if you are watching on Amazon, which I hope you are, product is already highlighted there in the carousel. So if you're using this controller with any of DJI's products, this is definitely one to consider. But I want to see what it looks like once it is installed. All right, here we go. Okay, got both screws in. Now, we're going to take the lens hood and assemble it. Some Velcro pieces. And there we go there. So now you can angle it, have it in different angles depending on how much or what's going to be best to be able to cut out the glare. So there you go there. Pretty simple product, and I like the fact that they're matching the gray color of the control here. As you can see, the grips match the hood there. And I like the fact that they're using the built-in threaded screws on the control here to be able to put this on here. That way, you know, you're not doing any crazy modifications. As a matter of fact, you're not doing any modifications at all. And then it looks like there is a heat sink right here. So they do have a cutout here to allow that heat sink to still operate as it's intended to. So very cool. And it's lightweight. This thing is doesn't weigh much, and it doesn't really get in the way of my hands or my fingers here. So I think it's designed pretty well. I'm looking forward to testing this out when it is sunny outside and see if I could eliminate or prevent, you know, glare from making it difficult to look at the screen here on the remote. All right, we're going to move on to the next accessory. And the thing about these drones is, you know, if you're flying them in when it's really sunny outside, you know, and you want to keep the frames per second at 24 or even 30, sometimes, you know, it's going to be too bright outside, and you're going to need more control over how much light is coming into the camera. And that's where these filters come in. These are ND filters. Let me go ahead and highlight that in the carousel there. I'm going to take off the protective cover from the DJI camera here. Hopefully I don't ruin it. Bear with me while I do this. All right. If you guys are joining me on any of my social media channels or even Amazon, let me know in the chat room. That way I can say hi to you. All right, here we go. Let's check out these filters and see if they snap into place easily. Hey, what's going on, Tone? Dude, we haven't talked in a minute, bro. Let's see if this little features. Hey, there we go. Tone's famous. There you are. All right, this thing comes with a little microfiber cloth here. That way, if the lenses do get dirty, you can wipe them off there. And you can see all the different ND filters that you get here. Aside from having the ND filters, you also get a CPL filter as well. So I'm just going to take the CPL one right now and see if this thing. Okay, so here's the camera, and it looks like it should just snap over the top there. Oh, I see. We got to remove this one. All right. So definitely don't want to break it, but trying to figure out how to get this snapped off. All right, this I might have to do off camera because this seems a little bit difficult. Let me close down these arms. Right on, man. Yeah, Tone, this is actually something that's, you know me, man. I've always loved tech. So being able to do this live here is, it's a blessing, man, because get to do all this stuff live, check all these new products out. There we go. So looks like it twists off. All right. So now we're going to take this one. Yep, fits perfect. So there it is there with the CPL filter. So that one is now replacing the, actually, the one that DJI comes with, I don't think has a lens in it. Actually, no lens. So what this is, the one that comes with the DJI drone, I'm trying to get it in focus there. Come on. I can get it in focus. Come on. There we go. So this is the one that's on the DJI drone camera. And all it is, it's a little plastic piece to be able to protect the camera itself. However, these filters replace that little piece there. So instead of it just being a hollow plastic piece, you now actually have a glass over your camera. So it's a little bit better protected that way. So at minimum, I plan, if I don't need the ND filters to cut down on the brightness of the sun, if it's a bright day or whatever, like let's say sunset, I'm probably not going to need the ND filters. So for that, I'll probably throw on the CPL. That way, I'll protect the lens a lot better than what the default one is. So that product is already highlighted there in the carousel if you're joining me here on Amazon. And if you're not joining me on Amazon, I definitely do encourage you to head on over to Amazon, amazon.com/shop/Project Ramos, and join me there. I'm going to drop, let's see here. I put the link in the description as well as in the chat room, so you should be able to find that there. And let's see, I think this is the last item I have here. Yep, that's it. So I'm going to hang on here for a little bit. If you guys have any questions on any of this stuff that I just unboxed, definitely let me know in the chat room and we can definitely discuss it. Let me grab the drone that I was telling you guys that that I've been testing out and that got me interested in checking out this the DJI Mini 3. This is the drone right here. This guy is a lot bigger, but this is like a beginner drone, but it's really fun to fly, and that's what kind of got me hooked in this whole, wanting to fly drones. And so as you can tell, look at the size of this compared to this guy right here. I mean, here, let me open up the DJI so you can kind of get an idea here of a size difference. And that's actually something that really interested me on the this DJI one, is because I didn't want anything huge to carry around. That way, if we're going out to like, Monterey or places like that, I can easily take this drone with me and it's not going to take up much space. And, so kind of get an idea there. This thing is huge. And so this one here is a beginner drone. Works really well. I've been having a lot of fun flying this thing, but this one is going to be the one that's really going to be the one that I'm going to be using from here on out. And because once you collapse it, you can see how tiny this thing is. There you go there. It's not called a Mini 3 for nothing. This is an iPhone 14 Pro, not the Max, just the regular size one. And you can see, like, literally this thing is pretty much the same size like an iPhone. Super tiny. So it's going to be real easy to just, you know, throw this in my bag and be able to take it with me wherever I go and be able to capture some really good footage. Now, as far as the camera goes, this camera can do 4K 60. So at 60 frames a second, you know, you'll be able to take footage like that and then be able to slow it down and get real nice, buttery smooth footage. And then it's a 48 megapixel camera. So if you're going to be, you know, as far as taking photos, that 48 megapixel is really going to come in handy. And I think it's an I think it's an low aperture. Yep, f1.7. So low light situations, no problem there. This camera should be able to do really well in that as well. And that's part of the reason why I wanted to get these filters in, because these things are key to be able to capture images and video without it being blown out, you know. And let me see. Tone's asking if the camera swivels remotely. Yep. You have total control over the camera. And what's cool about the one that comes on this new DJI Mini 3 is that it also flips vertical. So the reason that is key is because typically what would happen if you're not able to flip your camera vertical like this to take vertical images and video in vertical mode, you're going to lose resolution, you know, because you're taking your horizontal image or video and then you're cutting out the vertical section out of it. So you're going to lose all that information. So the resolution goes down. So with this camera, it's on a gimbal. You just press the button over on the control and then it'll flip vertical. So you're going to get all 48 full resolution, either images or video out of the camera. So that is a key feature for me, especially because a lot of whatever I'm going to capture while I'm flying this, I am going to be putting it up on social media, like, you know, Instagram and TikTok and all of that. So definitely looking forward to that. If you guys, let me see, I'm gonna hang on here for a little bit longer. If you guys have any questions, definitely let's discuss, because this is not just an unboxing, but first impression. You know, obviously I'm not going to turn this on right now, because one of the things that I like to do personally with electronics like this is I like to fully charge the battery overnight. That way, you know, the whole battery gets saturated. It's just something that I've always done. I just feel like, you know, it's good practice to do that with rechargeable batteries. And this beginner drone here, I'm actually done testing it out. So I'm going to be uploading a full review on this one on my Amazon page. So that's another reason why I would encourage you to follow me here on Amazon. And I've got a bunch of other stuff I'm going to be unboxing here throughout the week. So definitely follow me there. That way you get notified when I do go live. So if you have the Amazon app installed on your phone and you have notifications enabled and you follow me, what'll happen is when I go live, you'll get a push notification on your phone to tell you that I am live. And so I just put on the protective cover on the camera, and that thing snapped into place real easy. Because one of the things is that these cameras are on a gimbal, so you don't want to mess with them too much. There's another cool product that I'm testing out right now. I'm going to be putting up a review very soon here. Let me go grab it real quick. It's this guy right here. It's a gimbal for cameras, you know, like mirrorless cameras. But this isn't one of those big old huge ones that, you know, DJI makes, big Ronins or whatever. This is a smaller version, so it can't handle big weight loads. I think it can handle up to like 2.5 pounds, something like that. But if like for instance, if you have some of Sony's A6500 cameras, or you know, the crop sensor cameras, even the full frame cameras, as long as you don't put a super heavy lens on it, it can handle all of that. On top of that, you can also throw your phone onto this and it'll work with that as well. But this thing is dope. I'm really enjoying testing this guy out. So I'm almost ready to complete my review on this. So that's going to be coming out soon as well. So definitely follow me. All right, folks, I'm looking to see if you guys have any other questions on this drone, this DJI drone. And I'm not seeing anything coming in. So I think I am going to sign off here. I want to thank you guys for joining me here today. And as I said, definitely follow me on Amazon. That way you get notified when I do go live with another unboxing. I've got a ton of stuff to look at. I've got reviews that I'm working on right now that I'm going to be finalizing here very soon, and you'll be seeing that on my page. So definitely keep an eye out for that. All right, folks, I don't see any other questions rolling in, so I am going to go ahead and get out of here. I'm just going to hang on for another second because there is a little bit of a delay between when I say something and when you hear it. So just going to hang on here. And doesn't look like any more questions. All right, folks. Thank you guys once again for joining me here this Saturday afternoon. I'm going to be getting out of here. I'm going to be going live several more times, probably this tomorrow and throughout the week. So definitely, I hope you guys can join me. All right, folks. Adios.